leaving the farmlands far behind. Yet the creature was saddened, for even though the beings inhabiting the farm might not have given it the kindest of welcomes into this world, it had felt like a small part of their existence, recognized as a being, albeit an insignificant one, of its own. Now, as the small creature once more began to explore its unfamiliar surroundings, it felt alone. The moldy stick had suddenly been set aflame, and quickly burned to a crisp. All that remained was a pile of ash and a small piece of the charred stick. The creature picked up the charred stick.
This surely is a beautiful place. But why did the Elf Queen send me here?
The creature wondered as it looked out across the glimmering lake, doubting that there would be a place for someone such as it along its shores. After getting entangled in the fishing net for a while, the small creature finally managed to pick it up. As the creature opened its mouth to introduce itself, Nakan began to speak. "Why, hello there, little one. Who might you be?" Nakan said with a charming smile. The creature began, but Nakan quickly interrupted. "Aren't you a talkative little one?"
But
The small creature tried, but Nakan interrupted once more. "Is there anything you can do besides staring like an imbecile?" Nakan continued, now with a snide smirk on his face. "Just stare at me. Stare like those pesky Alvor swirling around in the trees with their magic, flaunting their melodies as if they think them to be better than mine. Preposterous! The lake is my domain, and mine alone. If only I could leave the water, I might be able to get a hold of their secrets," Nakan muttered as he stroked his chin in thought. "Anyway, my problems with the Alvor are none of your business. Why don't you use your tiny little feet and skip away out of my sight like a little bunny? Hop, hop!" Nakan exclaimed, making a waving gesture towards the small creature. The small creature reached out and grabbed the strange plants. The small creature placed the bulrush pods on the stone. As the bulrush began to smolder, a trail of smoke emerged and began its journey towards the sky. As the alvor started to cough from the thick smoke, a thin trail of alv dust fell from one of them, forming a small pile on the ground. The small creature managed to scoop up the glowing pile of alv dust. The small creature poured the glowing alv dust into the lake.
This feeling, I can feel them, their power coursing through me.
Maybe you aren't as useless as I thought.
Here's a bottle for your troubles.
I'm sure you can use it for whatever it is you do, Nakan said with a sarcastic look.
You may still be able to prove yourself slightly competent. Get me one of their melodies. I want to see for myself just what makes their songs so captivating. Your reward will be greater next time.
The small creature said as loud as it could, trying to get the attention of the Natram up on the tree branch. Missing its right eye, the Natram had to turn its head to see the creature.
Who are you?
The small creature asked politely, even though the Natram hadn't responded to its greeting. The Natram twitched its head back and forth to be able to study the creature thoroughly. Then it started to speak.
Yes, I can see your past. You are a very helpful creature. Kind, yes. Risen from the grave, familiar, yes. But the future, I cannot see. No. The future lies within the right eye. Yes, the right eye will tell you what is about to come. Once the right eye is back in the void, the future will reveal itself before your very eyes, yes.
The Natram called out, clacking with its beak. After much effort, the small creature managed to pull the shovel out of the ground. As the small creature reached the bottom of the well, it was welcomed by two glaring eyes staring at it suspiciously.
Hello?
The small creature said, meeting the eyes' glaring gaze. The pair of eyes kept staring at the creature as if they were waiting for something. The creature could feel the eyes burrowing into it like daggers and began to look around the well to avoid the eyes' penetrating gaze.
You have a very nice home down here in the well.
The small creature said in an attempt to get the one on the wall to talk. Without having blinked once, the eyes were still maintaining their intense stare. After a moment of silence, the broomscuba started to speak.
Well, aren't you going to say anything? You barge into my home, uninvited I might add, and you don't even have the manners to introduce yourself. Who do you think you are?
I did introduce myself.
The small creature mumbled, hurt by the broomscuba's harsh accusation.
Not a day goes by without someone new falling down into my well. All you do is stare at me. It's rude, that's what it is. You think it's good manners to just come down here and do as you please? Where are the gifts? The knock on the lid and the water? Where is my damn water? I'm not much of a guardian with nothing to guard now, am I?
The broomscuba muttered as he inspected the creature.
Can you hear me?
The small creature asked cautiously.
Bah! This one doesn't even understand it has, by far, overstayed its welcome.
The broomscuba said to himself with a sigh.
Scram, come back when you got something to say. You're a real eyesore.
I don't think he can hear me very well.
The small creature thought to itself as it glanced at the broomscuba, still maintaining his terrifying gaze while mumbling to himself. With the help of the shovel, the small creature managed to remove a large enough section of the nettles for it to pass through. A branch covered in berries came loose as the creature grasped it with its hand.
Hello there. I hope I'm not disturbing you.
The small creature said anxiously as it approached the alva on the stone, hoping that she would not turn away at the sight of it. The alva slowly looked up at the creature as she wiped away a tear rolling down her chin.
What's the matter?
The small creature asked as it tilted its head in wonder. The alva gave the creature a sad look before turning round to expose her wingless back.
I see.
The small creature said.
Please don't cry. Perhaps I can help you. Don't worry.
The alva clutched her hands together and looked at the creature with pleading eyes.
I might be in over my head this time. I hope I can keep my promise.
The creature thought as it slowly walked away. The small creature quietly listened as the wingless alva began to sing a sad, enchanting melody while looking towards the dark sky.
If it's not too much trouble, do you think you could share your beautiful song with me?
The small creature asked nervously. The wingless alva's face lit up for a moment, giving